Well, we welcome you live back to Watkins Glen. Winner at the Texas Road Course, I think it was actually Matthew Johnson who won that race. But how about this? We practice one Delilah Shipley strong run. But you know what? She's after that Gold Star Championship weekend. Skip to end. Who has a pole? I think it's Jack Moon. Yes, he does. Moon has a pole for Watkins Glen. Getting ready for the championship 50 laps. From Watkins Glen. From Watkins Glen International, 50 laps will decide today's championship race. We're back underway at the Glen. And now look at this. Kurt Busch, he takes the lead. Busch leads at the Glen. Here comes Alex Johnson. Johnson, then Avery Shipley, who's in the battle for the championship. Avery Shipley looking to win the championship this year. Alex Johnson going low, looking to take the lead away, and does. New leaders, Alex Johnson at the Glen. 50 laps in this race. Nancy Stoffren won last week. Can she win the championship this week? To the new section of the track. Avery Shipley, we're watching her. But you want, but the first driver that will be, but you want Avery Shipley, she leads in the championship points. Shipley leads the drivers in the championship. 50 laps in this race. Great racing today. A lot of passing and probably a lot of wrecks. Alex Johnson leads in the final race of the year. Let's look who's in last. In last place, wait. Delilah Shipley in 7th. How about this? Running in last place. That's actually Nathan Rockhill in last. He is again going after the championship. But we are keeping an eye out for that 26 with Nick Green, Audrey Schreiner back in the 11. Schreiner trying to win the championship this year. But right now, leading the race, it's Alex Johnson here at the Glen. Johnson leads. Avery Shipley going low, taking third away. Avery Shipley, this is a skill-based track, so Avery Shipley might win this race. Shipley in 4th, still in 4th. Kurt Busch trying to take the lead back away from Alex Johnson, but Johnson continues to lead. This is going to be a great finish to this 50-lap race. 50 laps, why? Because this is the championship race. They just wanted to make it as short as possible. Longest race won by Audrey Schreiner. Who's going to win the championship in the Indy Car Series today? It's still Avery Shipley that leads that, but Nancy Stoffren is right there. Kurt Busch going after the lead again. But don't count out Jack Moon quite yet. Jack Moon could still come back and win this thing. Same as Delilah Shipley. Delilah Shipley, she's in the mix as well. She's in a Chevrolet here. Delilah, where did she win at? Oh, I know. That was Road America. And now, look at this Kurt Busch taking second back. Here comes Avery Shipley. Avery Shipley right there. Then that's Nancy Stoffren in the mix. If Stoffren gets around Avery, Nancy will take the lead in the points. In the playoffs. Everybody running together. Avery Shipley to third place today. Avery Shipley. Can she win can she win the championship? Lap 3 of 50. Avery Shipley, maybe one of the best cars on track, catching Charlie Kimball and Alex Johnson. Big run by Shipley. She is right there at the Glen. First race here, who won it? It was the 24 of what? Matthew Godwin. Godwin won the first race here. And now, there is a boot at this track. That's a lot different. Now, we all know how fast that 10 is. Coming to the new section of the track. Remember, next year where the season will start at, what track? Road America. No, not Road America. It will be Laguna Seca. Here comes Kurt Busch, going low, trying to take fourth. Not fourth, third. And does. Busch to third. Here comes Nancy Stoffern trying to get around that 10. Team Penske is in the playoffs. Both 2 and 12. Charlie Kimball going after the lead against Alex Johnson. But Alex Johnson, she has led so far lap 5 with 50. Charlie Kimball, he's going to be the second driver to take the lead. Kimball, down low, trying to take it away. Can he, though? I think he will. Down the back straightaway. Charlie Kimball, new leader at the Glen. Johnson, she slides up. Gets into the wall. And now Johnson falls in behind in second place. But how about this? Here comes the 2. Here comes the 15 of Jack Moon. Can Jack Moon win the championship? Here comes Delilah Shipley, who was last year's champion. It was actually Delilah Shipley who won last year. Avery Shipley won the year before. Avery looking for his second ever championship. What number was Avery in 2 years ago? What was that number? It was the number 2. Delilah last year was also in the 2. No, that was Matthew Godwin. And now, Avery Shipley trying to win again. Can she win another championship? Trying to win, and now lap 6 or 50. But Delilah Shipley is right there in 6th. 7th is at 15. 8th is Matthew Johnson. He is also very fast. 9th, Scott Stoffern. 10th, Justin Allgaier looking for the championship as well. 11th, that's actually Ray Green in the 5, and then how about this? In the 28, almost won last week at the Texas Road Course. Pat Green is not doing that good here, but it's still running in the back. It is still maybe your championship leader. Yes, the championship leader is running in the back. But how about this? And now how about this? Alex Johnson, she's back up front here at the Glen. Can she win for the first time in her IndyCar career? A very good road course racer when Alex Johnson. This normal road course, there will be a lot of good battling. Who's gonna win this year's championship? Lap 7 of 50 already. This race will go by like a heartbeat. It's still Alex Johnson that leads. It's Johnson, Kimball, Busch, Shipley, Stoffern, and Shipley. After Shipley, it's Moon, Johnson, Stoffern, and Allgaier. But we're still watching with that number 9. Let's ride along with that 9. That 9 trying to close the gap on the 2. Can Delilah Shipley pass the 2 and her sister to take the championship lead? Can Delilah Shipley be the first driver to do 2 championships in a row? Last time that happened, it was actually surprisingly Nathan Rockhill. Yes, Rockhill. When Rockhill drove the 2. Yes, that's right. The number 2 has success. Except last year when they lost the championship. Wait, who drove to the championship last year? It was the 9 with Delilah Shipley, target number 9. And now the 9 lead, and now the 9 third place in the championship. But leading the way right now, it's Alex Johnson. And now you're watching, and now you guys are watching with the NTT Data Championship 50 from the Glen on the Crazy Sports Kid channel. Welcome back to the NTT Data Championship 50. Here from the Glen, lap 10 of 50 already. We're down to 41 laps to go. Coming to 40 to go. Out of the final turn. And now, 40 remaining for Alex Johnson, but don't look now. 2 years ago, she won the championship, trying to. Can she do it here? She's in third. That's Avery Shipley. Fourth place, Kurt Busch. Fifth, Nancy Sofrin, last week's winner. How did this? Nancy Sofrin won her first. No. Yes. No. And now we're hearing it's Matthew Johnson who won last week. Johnson went back to victory lane last week. Second was Sofrin, but how about this? Avery Shipley, 2 years ago in the number 2, won the championship. This year, going back to back in the 4 and 10. In races, 0 wins this year for the 10, but she made it on points. How about this? Don't look now. Avery Shipley's in third. And Charlie Kimball, Alex Johnson continues to battle for the lead. As that battle is going on, Avery Shipley was trying to catch them. Avery, she knows how to get it done on road courses. She is the road course princess. And there are some people pitting already. How is there already people pitting? Now leading the championship. Going for second place, Nancy Sofrin leads the championship battle now. Okay, now this just got really interesting. People pitted, and now Nancy Sofrin leads the championship and is in second. Trying to win her first career championship and her first career race in the Indy Car Series. But she has to battle with the Cup Series regular Kurt Busch and the old IndyCar Series regular Charlie Kimball. Charlie Kimball, huge lead over Kurt Busch. Harley Myers trying to go back to victory lane. And Nick Green, he's in the top 6 as well. But how about this? Going down low, Ray Green is in 5th. Matthew Johnson in 4th. In 3rd, that's the 2 of Nancy Sofrin. Nancy Sofrin she leads in the championship battle. But how about this close battle for 2nd in the championship? Matthew Johnson, Ray Green, and Nick Green looking for his first career IndyCar championship. Lap 13 of 50. Here's one storyline. Well, that Pat Green just said she is racing full time next year in the IndyCar Series. Nick Green as well. Also in different cars. Harley Myers will also be racing full time. Chelsea Johnson, she will be racing part time. Pat Green, she will be doing most of her racing in the 28. Sometimes in other cars. Kimball leads. How about this? Oh my gosh. When things cycle back out, I think Delilah Shipley will have the lead. Shipley trying to lead. Look at this, Matthew Johnson, he's in pit road, which that will hand over second place in the championship to Ray Green, but Nick Green, his son, is right there. Ray Green, second place in the championship. Can Ray Green pull off an underdog championship win? What a win that will be by Ray Green if he gets it done. Ray Green in the 5. He has no ride for next year, right this second. Another storyline, Scott and Sam Stauffer will be racing full-time next year as well, in the 41 and 14. Jack Moon, trying to do good. And now how about this? When things cycle back out, like right now, Ray Green leads the championship here at the Glen, but right there, here comes his son Nick Green diving low, leading the championship hunt. It's Ray Green, second place in the championship hunt. It's his son Nick. Remember, there are 50 laps, lap 15 of 50, and Ray Green is in third. Nick Green, when his father pits, Nick Green will lead the championship hunt. And now here it is. By looking at the leaderboard right now. How about this? Still in front of the 20, it's Delilah Shipley. Which means when things cycle back out, guess who's going to take the championship lead? Yes, that's right, that number 9. That 9 will be taking the championship lead when things cycle back out. But right now, gonna lead the championship, Nick Green to the lead in the championship hunt. Nick Green in the 26 leads. But in third place right now, he only leads in the championship hunt, that H.H. Gregg 26. What track did he win at this year? Yes, he actually won at the Indy Road Course. Last week it was his best friend. Now, Nick Green trying to do it for the first time ever. Can Green win his first championship in the IndyCar Series? There's a lot of people looking for their first championship. Nick Green leads. All this year there were different winners except the Texas Oval. Who was that? That won that? Schreiner. Second Oval win for her. And now, how about this? When things cycle back out, when Nick Green comes to pit road this lap, Delilah Shipley, she's gonna take the lead in the championship. How about that? And then maybe in second place will be that number 15. How about that? Bad pit stop for that 10. How about this? The leader's pit. Justin Allgaier. He's going to take the lead in the IndyCar Series today. He's looking for the championship as well. He has a huge lead over that number 9. How about that? Oh man, that 93 just lost a lot of spots on pit road. But how about this? Leader, it's Justin Allgaier. He is going to come to pit road. this time by. Here it is, Allgaier. He leads. Is he gonna win though? Good question. Allgaier. Out of the final turn, he's gonna come to pit road. Coming in now. And now, taking the lead back when things cycle back out. How about this? Delilah Shipley. 0 times today she's taken the lead in the championship hunt. She's gonna do it now. And now out of the final turns. Out of the final turns. To the lead for the first time today and in the championship, Delilah Shipley leads at the Glen. Delilah Shipley, whenever it comes to the championship battle, she usually wins. She has 1 championship. No, she has 2 championships. 5 years ago, in her first year, and last year. Looking for her 3rd career championship. But how about in 3rd place, Jack Moon? Looking for the championship win. And now, here it is, lap 18 will 50. The laps are actually winding down quickly here at the Glen. Here it is. Can Delilah Shipley hold on for a championship? Or will it be somebody else like Jack Moon? Jack Moon, he's back in the picture. Hitting this time is the 8. Kurt Busch right there. Right behind Kurt Busch is that Jack Moon. He pits. Right behind Busch there is Nick Green in the 26. Green's fast. But lap 19 with 50 already. And it's still Delilah Shipley who holds on to the lead. Here in the NTT Data Championship 50 on the Crazy Sports Kid channel. Well, you guys saw it, and now it gives the lead back to Nancy Soffren. Soffren leads for the first time today, but back to the lead in the championship. It's Nancy Soffren, but how about this? Running second is is actually Nick Green. Ray Green running second versus his son. Nick Green, maybe the fastest car on track. Nick Green closing in on his aunt here at the Glen. First place in the championship and the race was Nancy Soffren, then Ray Green and Nick Green. We're right along with Nick Green here at the Glen. Hey, I just looked at the NASCAR thing when Kyle Busch, I guess, was starting at the back of the field tonight. The King is back. The King to the lead again here at the Glen. The King leads. Where the King leads, Nick Green, or the King of IndyCar, leads at the Glen. But here comes Kurt Busch right behind. All guy right there too. Then Alex Johnson. Then how about this? Behind Johnson, great comeback. Here comes Jack Moon with a great comeback. He's in 5th. But Nick Green, he continues to lead at the Glen. Lap, I think 26 of 50. Here at the Glen. Who's going to win the championship? And now, how about this? They're coming to 20 to go at the Glen, and the leader is this car right here. It's Justin Allgaier who leads at the Glen. Then it's Alex Johnson. But how about this? Jack Moon right there. Is he gonna win the championship? After him, it's Matthew Johnson. How about this? Fast cars right there in the mix. Justin Allgaier, we just now heard, he's out of the mix for the championship. Jack Moon leads the championship hunt at the Glen. Jack Moon leads it at the Glen, but it's Allgaier that leads the race. Allgaier trying to win. Just 20 to go. They're coming around to take 19 to go. Leader, Justin Allgaier, looking to win the championship. Can he win the championship? No. Can he win the race? His second race of his career? Or will it be Jack Moon winning the championship? Jack Moon really good. We all know how fast Jack Moon is. Who's gonna win the championship? Will it be Jack Moon? Or will it be somebody else? Nick Green might be out of it. Yes, he is. And now there is only 2 drivers that are battling for a championship. Jack Moon and Delilah Shipley. If Delilah Shipley still runs in the back. Like this. No, only 2 drivers left running for the championship. With the next pit stop will end the championship. Whoever stays in front of each other will win the championship. Jack Moon, Matthew Johnson, Delilah Shipley. 3 drivers looking for the championship win. And now, Jack Moon right there, trying to take the championship away. He is turning into being a very good road course racer. And now it looks like with that, Delilah Shipley might be locking this championship up. But we don't know yet. Her sister is right behind her. And right behind them is their mother, Audrey Schreiner. Schreiner's not out of it. Schreiner might take the lead. Schreiner, she might lead some laps. Audrey Schreiner in the 11. This might be a comeback of her crazy life. A crazy comeback indeed. This might just propel her just to the championship. Lap 33 of 50, and it's still Moon that leads the championship. But how about this? With Ding cycle out, look who might be taking the lead. How about this? Audrey Schreiner might be taking the lead away in the championship hunt and in the race. She's in 8th, but she is right there as well. The 10 still needs to pit, and the 9 still needs to pit. There will be a lot of people coming to pit road this lap. Here it is, the 7. Now the 7 pits. The 15 pits. Johnson takes the lead in the championship hunt. Let's ride along with Audrey Schreiner as she is behind her daughter Avery Shipley. Audrey Schreiner trying to win her first career championship. Leader, Alex Johnson. Top 5. Second, third, 4th, and 5th looking for the championship, and I think in 6th. Nancy Sofrin looking for the championship as well. There's a lot of people looking for the championship. But leading the championship hunt right now is Matthew Johnson. But guess who's leading? It's his younger sister, Alex. Matthew Johnson's younger sister, Alex Johnson, leads the field. But how about that? And now we are hearing they will decide the championship on lap 40. Lap 40 of 50. We will decide the champion on lap 40 of 50, which means that there is now coming to 6 to go win the championship hunt, not in the race. Matthew Johnson, he's gonna come to pit road. Johnson pits, Shipley back to the lead like in the championship hunt. Here comes Avery Shipley. Avery Shipley, she just got the word. Avery Shipley going after her sister. But don't count out Audrey Schreiner just yet. Is Delilah Shipley going to go back-to-back championships? Or will it be Alex Johnson? I know, Avery Shipley. Or their mother. Avery Shipley. Looking for her first career championship. Second career championship. Here it is, the queen of IndyCar trying to go back to victory lane again. Trying to go back to the championship victory lane. Remember, we're ending the championship hunt. Remember that we will find out the champion on lap number 40. No, on lap 41, like with 10 to go. So it may very well be Audrey Schreiner. Schreiner, we thought that she would be locking up the championship last week at the Texas Road Course. She did not. And now, here it is. Is he not going to pit? No, she doesn't. The 10 pits. Schreiner takes second. New leader, Delilah Shipley. Shipley, 10 laps left on her fuel. But I think the championship is going to go to Audrey Schreiner. 15 laps left on her fuel. I think Schreiner just got it. Harley Myers, they're in third. Not looking for the championship. We're ending the championship on lap 43, actually. It might be Ray Green picking up his first championship. Ray Green looking for his first ever championship. And in all of racing, we did not expect this. Maybe comes to pit road this lap to... With that, nobody expected this. This year's champion is Ray Green in the 5. Ray Green, the underdog, is this year's Indy Car Series champion. He takes the lead, and that's it. Emotions are running high. Ray Green's gonna take the lead. Actually, no, who's gonna win the championship? Andre Schreiner wins! Schreiner wins at the Glen, but Ray Green locks it up. Ray Green will win this year's championship. Ray Green, how did that come into play? Ray Green wins the championship.